Hello, I'm Attorney Tiara, founder of Forever Legal. This presentation was recorded as part of the Forever Legal 2026 Internship Academy, a professional internship program for incoming law students. The following speaker is sharing professional insight and educational information with our cohort. Any views expressed are those of the individual speaker and do not represent their employers or affiliated organizations. References to companies, organizations, or brands are used for educational and illustrative purposes only.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah.
Hi, I'm Jalea.
Hi, my name is Amaria Alexander.
Hi, I'm Nishi.
Hello, my name is Brianna.
I recently graduated Florida International University last fall semester with a business major. I'm planning on going into law school next year. I want to be into corporate law or real estate, and I'm on the legal track.
I currently attend FAMU. I'm majoring in criminal justice on the pre-law track, and I plan to go into the legal field and become an attorney. I don't know exactly which area of law I want to practice yet. I'm open.
I'm currently going to the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, and I'm a criminal justice major with a minor in psychology. And I would like to go to law school at the Southern University Law Center in Baton Rouge. I'm on the legal track and I'm interested in business law, corporate.
I'm currently studying at HCC Houston Community College. My major is accounting and I look forward to practice personal injury law as far as I know right now.
I'm a recent graduate of Texas Southern University, where I obtained my bachelor's in business with a minor in pre-law studies. I'll be starting at University of Houston Law Center in fall of 2026, and I'm on the brand track.
But no, I definitely appreciate the opportunity to come and speak, whether it's a large room or, the academy, and speaking to you guys. It's always a privilege.
Fire! Yeah. I love it. I love this woman. Okay. We are not only colleagues, but I would say that this is also my sister, one of my closest friends. And I'm just so proud of her legal career. And I'm just so happy that you agreed to take time out of your busy schedule to come and present to the Academy. Thank you.
A few of the topics that we're going to discuss tonight, we're going to be the do's and don'ts of law school. So just a few things that, I kind of lived by while going through law school. The difference of working in a law firm versus working in-house. So working for an actual corporation as an in-house attorney versus working at an actual law firm where there are multiple attorneys and you guys are working, with specific topic areas. And the last one is going to be, what I wish I knew as a law student about working in-house, because that isn't something that I feel like is out there. Granted, you can read articles, but once you get into the actual environment, there's so many different things that you learn or you have to know hitting the ground running. That's important. That'll kind of catapult you guys if you decide to, go that route. Building relationships as a skill is very important for an in-house attorney, because every single day you have to remember, more than that you're just representing that entity, Shea Moisture, there are people that are on the inside of that company that are going to help you advance, and that you're helping on a day-to-day basis to make that business better. You don't necessarily have to be the smartest person in the room, but you do need to know who you're working with. So how I was telling you about, the marketing individual, I don't have to know the marketing strategy. I don't have to know marketing in and out. But I do know how to analyze a contract and point out risk and liability and different things like that, and being able to listen to the conversations and then building that relationship where you're learning and hearing from them. That right there builds your muscle on your business acumen on how to execute inside of the business and how to be a better attorney. I know something else that somebody had kind of given me as a piece of advice is being a curious lawyer will basically take you further than being the lawyer that knows everything. something that I didn't necessarily do well that I'm kind of reaping the repercussions of now is, and it's also a buzzword that, we hear a lot, is self-care and rituals that you already have in place, having fun, places that you enjoy to eat, things that you like to do. Maintain that, develop that now, because whenever you get into law school and get into the actual field, and you need something to fall back on whenever you're stressed out, you're working hard, long hours, those things, as much as they seem secondary and not necessary, they are very important. Like there are CLEs now that are specifically for attorneys to help them with their mental health, help them unwind, meditation practices to basically calm the mind because of so much that's going on. And if you guys can hone in on that now so that it can carry you through law school and your career, that'll be a lot of stress and a lot of health issues that you can mitigate before you actually, get to that next level. So that's definitely something that's really important to keep in mind now. My literal phrase that I kept in my mind, and my dad, anybody that I talked to, it was, I'm here for a degree. And granted, the do's and don'ts, the networking, all of those things, if it didn't point towards me getting a degree, passing the bar exam, and getting a job afterwards, those 3 goals, I wasn't doing it. Point blank, period. So the goals that you guys, like those 3 things, like I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to get that law degree. And then also with that, I'm here to pass the bar exam. And then I'm here to get a job after law school. So that was my lock-in formula. Like if the friends that I did make, they were on that same accord. Like they were moving towards that same path. Like there were some who were, hey, I'm not really looking to, take the bar exam, and that's cool. We could still be cool, but like I understood their path was a little bit different. So if they were talking about different avenues that they were going to take or different jobs or how they were going to maneuver, I just knew that wasn't for me.
It's a different experience. What you all are doing in college or we're doing in college, we both have bachelor's and master's before going into our doctoral program. I read more in law school. I studied more in law school than undergrad and my graduate program combined. It's not a plaything. So with the academy, when you see me pinging you, it's just trying to get you ready for that hustle, because it is a hustle. And that's just what it is. Okay. But we'll talk about that more, especially like when you are actually about to transition there, to help you with your schedule and blocking, because coming from the academy, I don't want to hear you taking too many breaks. You have to take breaks for self-care, but you partying, what are you doing? You got one shot at this, right? So we want to set you up for success, right?